everyone love Startup Grind Global 2020? Yeah? All right. Well, listen, I'd love to welcome back to the stage Derek to share some incredible closing remarks. This is kind of the part you don't really want to miss. I know there are some people kind of looking to get into the side, so grab some seats on the side. And if I can welcome back to the stage, Derek Andersen.
Are you not staying out? Stay out here, Phin. Why is everyone leaving? I come back and you all leave? Don't leave. Dude in the orange shirt, sit down, man. Why are you leaving? What's the deal? Thank you. All right. Phin, where'd you go?
Come back, come back.
You're all wearing like dark clothes. I can't call any woman with the very curly hair. Why you walk out the door? Don't do that. Come back. All right.
No, I saw someone with a flag. What's the flag that you?
Hey, can we give it up for the most amazing MC? Look, I'll be honest, he's a little high maintenance. I mean, we have to fly him in from the UK. You know,
still economy.
Green room's got to be perfect. Those green M&M stuff. But Phin was our original chapter director in Edinburgh, Scotland, and just was so amazing. And we had to bring him on the team, and he's so much better at being up here on stage than I am, that everyone's like, Derek, if you could please stop going on stage as little as possible, and we could have Phin just take all of that time, we would appreciate it. So Phin, wonderful job. You're incredible. Thank you for being up here for 2 days. So we like to do a little exercise at the end of these events, and that is just to hear what you learned. So I'd love to hear, just give me 5 or 10 seconds. Raise your hand. We've got a couple mic runners. Just really quick. Let's move around the room really, really fast. What'd you learn? Tell me. Give me a hand. Nobody learned anything last 2 days. You completely wasted your time being here. Yes. Don't leave early.
Be very attentive to who you're listening to.
Okay. Be careful with who you listen to. I think that's great advice. All right. What else? Who else?
Feel free to put up your hand and we'll get mics to you.
Don't be so married to your ideas that you're not able to iterate.
Yeah, good. Yes.
Yeah, just to add to that point, always make sure you listen to the feedback from your target market and elders, other people, because what I've learned is most people are outwardly humble, meaning they pay lip service to being humble. Okay. But they're inwardly stubborn. So when people give you advice, you're like, oh, I'll do that, but then you don't actually do it. So that's something I learned.
Okay.
So please believe the power of the community.
Yeah. Believe in the power of community, is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, you hear literally Steve's built one of the biggest, best communities in the whole world, and he's talking about how that was at the core of what they've been doing for 15 years. And now it's obvious now, right? It's so obvious. Well, yeah, of course, you should take care of your customers and build things authentically, but trust in that, and it'll pay off in the long term.
Be nice. Talk to people around you, because you never know what kind of connection
you're
going to make.
That's great advice. That's great advice. We did this exercise in the morning. We had somebody just speak to whoever's next to them, and somebody came up to me and told me later that there was someone that was like senior partnership person at like a very big technology company. This thing in front of them was like exactly who they needed to talk to, and thankfully they had spoken to that person. They would have never met them. Yeah, go ahead.
A lot of actionable advice for real problems in my own business.
Okay, great. Yeah.
The Doc Center presentation was pretty amazing. The advice that you get on pitches feels like it's a lot of fluff a lot of times, but it's amazing what they're doing. They're breaking down exactly what slides they're looking at, what's successful, what's not. Just really changed my eyes on the way that we would approach pitch decks overall.
Great. Who's ever got the mic? Go for it.
Never limit yourself on how far you can go.
Very nice.
Great. Go ahead in the cheap seats. Yeah, you could kind of see that he's like any of us. Like he's a real human being, and he's taking this stuff really seriously. But when you're helping 98% of your customers, and 2% of them aren't satisfied, and they didn't pay anything, I mean, I was giving him high fives. Like, he should feel great about what he's doing. Keep doing it.
Take the gentleman in the black T-shirt over there. Desperate to say.
CEOs and all these important people are just as human as we are and as approachable.
Very true. Love
Yeah.
it. Tony, well, chapter director this side.
Yeah, help others before you help yourself.
Start of Grind Values. Love it.
Something great. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the most important part that we're all missing is what an amazing job Startup Grind is doing, connecting all the founders from all over the world. It's a round of applause for you guys, for each of you who's wearing a red shirt, and all the chapter directors from all over U.S. and all over the world. You guys do an amazing job.
Are you a chapter director?
I'm not.
Matt, we need to get you to
Should
launch
be.
a chapter, man.
Thank you.
You're our kind of person, for sure.
You'll
Thank
get your $100 later.
Go ahead.
Care about what you do, and because later on you need to extract energy from when you don't think you can, so you will be able to power yourself to do what you want.
Thank you. All right, anybody else?
Yeah, me. I'm from Venezuela, so this is my first time in the United States. So after I met all these amazing people, I realized that we, the startup founders, we're going to be the people that we're going to save humanity and the world. And Startup Grind is a great way to how we can spread the word so we can change the world forever.
Thank you. I saw in a report last night, I saw in a tweet that this is a little bit of a downer, but I'm going to bring it back up, but that entrepreneurship is at a 40-year low right now. 40-year low. Can you imagine? Can you imagine with all the problems and all the things the world is facing? I know we're immersed in it in the technology industry, but in the last 40 years, it's never been lower. I can't imagine a better time to be in a startup than right now. And so, kudos to everybody in this room who's either thinking about it or helping startups or in a startup or thinking about doing a startup or as a student who wants to figure out how to do it. It's now becoming, I hope it isn't cool to be in a startup anymore, because it means there's more opportunities for the people that are here in this room. Perfect. So it shocks me, but we're all on the cutting edge of things, and we're not following a trend. I mean, we're in technology, we're in startups. Like, people don't want to do startups. Great, let's go against the current, and I think we'll end up seeing, that we're actually the ones that are going to create the future versus, people that aren't willing to take the risk to do it. So
love that. And look, we have chapters all over the world, 125 countries, I believe. We got a lot of our chapter directors here. We'll be calling up them on stage shortly. Feel free to kind of visit a lot of those local chapters. And of course, next year, who's interested in coming back next year? Oh, you'll definitely be here, but
We next year we're going to be here in Redwood City again. We're going to be on February 23rd and 24th. We're going to move back a couple of weeks so you can spend Valentine's Day with your startup team. And but we're just so grateful for, first of all, the city of Redwood City for hosting us, being incredible hosts, shutting down many, many streets for us, the police, the fire crews, the staff of the Fox Theater, the people that clean up the trash, the people that put up the lights, that set up the tents. Those tents aren't usually in the middle of the street, as you can imagine, but we're so grateful for all of you. If we could give it up for the city of Redwood City, well-deserved. A huge thanks to, what, y'all are leaving now? What, just because I'm thanking people guy in the shiny black and white backpack, woman with the bag on your shoulder, you're leaving right now. Don't do it. You can turn back. It's okay.
we still love you, though.
She's like, I'm not coming back next year. Makes fun of me on stage. Look, the production team, the AV team, the people that that set up all the booths, all of the sponsors, all of the startups, the startup grind team that literally works. We start working on this tomorrow morning. We start planning for next year. Huge thanks to these people. They've been working for about 5 or 6 straight days, all day, 6 to 9 p.m. to make this event possible. Thank you so much for all that you do. Bring everybody up.
Yeah. All right.
We'd like to bring up all the Startup Grind chapter directors and all the teams. Come on up on stage as we close out.
Let's give them a massive kind of round of applause. This is our community.
Our community is only possible with these people. Thank you for being here.
How you
We'll
doing?
see you next year. Keep grinding. Thank you.
Aha, buddy, how are you? You good?
Hey, man, you can give me a hug? How you doing, buddy?
How was your sessions?
Who? Thanks, buddy. Hey.